Hey guys, welcome back to Alex's interviews. Today we're joined by Electric Toothbrush. Just straight off the bat, you probably noticed that there is no sound bites. That's because Pickled Onions has called in sick and won't be joining us for this episode, so I hope you'll get well soon. Yeah, I just think it's one of them 24-hour kind of deal things, so he should be back. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for being here. Right, yeah. Yeah. Alright, I'll get straight to the questions then. Yeah, it's just answering a few questions, so. Alright, I guess my first question that a lot of people have is, does it hurt when people use toothbrushes? Like, I use you to brush my teeth. Does it hurt you? Right. No, it's more the smell that's bad, not. Alright, you kind of toughen up and get used to it then. Alright then. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. I guess my second question is, toothbrushes go into people's mouths, just as I just said. Is it a sexual thing? Oh no, I'm just wondering. It's just your work. No, I wasn't saying it was bad if it was sexual. I'm just asking if it is. So you personally don't do it for a sexual thing, but it can be sexual for some toothbrushes. Alright, yeah, I guess it just depends on the toothbrush, right? So because you're an electric toothbrush and there's manual toothbrushes and things, do you have any opinions about the manual toothbrushes? Not really then. You don't, alright. I mean, that's good of you to say you don't think you're better than them or anything like that. They both work, so yeah. Right, yeah. Yeah, alright then. My third question is kind of in the same thing about you being electric toothbrushes. Electric and water, because putting the toothbrush under the tap. Do you think that's a bad mix at all? No. Yeah, I agree. It kind of is risky, but if you're surrounding with plastic and rubber that doesn't allow electricity to flow through it, then I guess it's fine. Yeah. Right. Yeah, alright, so you imagine it probably has happened where someone's been electrocuted. Right. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I can just search up if anyone's actually been electrocuted by an electric toothbrush or. Yeah. Sorry, it's just taking a bit. Right, okay, wait a sec. I don't know, for some reason it would have filled it wrong. I mean, it's not saying if someone. I don't think anyone has. It doesn't seem like anyone has. I mean, it says that because it's using a battery and it basically uses low power, it probably wouldn't be a risk anyway. So yeah, I mean that's kind of interesting. So yeah, they're all the main questions I have. Mainly the thing I want to get on this segment that I've planned, where I have basically got a tier list of toothpaste brands, and I just want to get your opinions on it. Basically, like, so basically it starts at so S means the best brand. Oh, okay. S means the best brand, and on this tier list it has like D is the lowest, or just like, and there's one underneath if you just simply haven't used it at all. So yeah, so it's like S is the best, A is good, B is kind of middle ground, C is just under the middle ground, and D is bad. Right, yeah. Yeah, we can, or I'll start with the toothpaste brand. So the first one is Colgate. What would you say is I mean, we'll say it's an A. I mean, I can't agree it's A tier, yeah. No, I won't that, because I know we don't have all the time. I won't do all of them. Just to say, it's just gonna be a few. Yeah. Oral B toothpaste. It's that. What tier would you say that is? An S. Alright then, yeah. I don't really have an opinion on it, so it doesn't really matter for me, but it's your tier list. Yeah, alright. What about Arm and Hammer? Yeah, I haven't heard of that brand as well, so I'll just put in, don't know. I can't tell what one that one is. Hold up. Aqua Fresh. And for me, I think that would be around A as well. Yeah, right. Yeah, I agree with that as well. Yeah. Yeah. At least so fucking small. Matt Cleans. How about Crest? I haven't heard of Crest before. Oh, you have C. Alright. I mean, I don't know the brand, so. Right. How about Ultra Bright? What I'm guessing is a whitening, the teeth whitening toothpaste. Yeah, I guess it would be B because, you know, you don't necessarily need to use, yeah. Guess we'll just do one more. I'm just trying to see because some of these brands I don't know. I mean, have you heard of Close Up? You've heard it in mentioning but not seen it, so I don't know that as well. Well, Natural Care Toms. Well, have you heard of that? Alright, yeah, what are you saying? That's a C then, alright. Yeah, I'll read. So, Oral-B is S, is that right? Yeah, you agree with that. Well, A, Colgate and Aqua Fresh. Oh, you think Colgate should be S? Right, yeah, no, that's fine, it can be S. B is Ultra Bright. Yeah. There's Crest. Or Crest. Yeah, C tier or C tier, and then the Tom's C tier. Right, yeah, and then there's Arms and Hammer and Close Up that I have no idea what. I've never used them, and you don't know of them as well, right? Yeah. Alright, well, I mean that can just be it, because I didn't realise I don't know a lot of the brands, and you seem like you don't as well. Right, yeah, I mean that can, yeah, that's fine, we can move on. Right. I mean, I've really kind of asked you the main questions, I guess. I'm just checking a few things. Alright. Yeah, I guess, you know, do you seem like you knew who Pickled Onion was and was like asking if it was alright? Have you watched the show before then? Oh right, yeah, could you reach out? You reached out to me after, but yeah. Alright, it's cool that you watch. Because you watched the show, do you have any questions that you wanted to ask me at all? How old I am? How old am I? I don't. I don't know, I just forgot at some point, I guess, and just never bothered to try and remember. I mean, if I were to guess my age, it'd probably be around like maybe like 19 to 20 kind of age group. Maybe even older, like 21 to 22 kind of. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a lot of other main questions to ask, so we could finish it here if you want, it's up to you. So guys, that's the end of Alex's interviews. I'd like to thank Electric Toothbrush for joining us. I also like to hope that Pickled Onions will get better soon and be able to join us in the next episode. Thank you for watching.